First thing I gotta say before starting this video, I want people watching this to understand that I'm going to take this 100% serious. This is the equivalent of doing a scientific study, so there will be no jokes. So please everyone, let's act like gentlemen when discussing this very serious debate. Alright, obviously Palpatine was packing wrinkly Sith heat. I mean, look at what he did to his face. He essentially just made it into a huge ball sack. Can't even imagine how wrinkly his actual ball sack looks. I don't think women dig extra wrinkly nut sacks, so that's not working in his favor. Palpatine has got some things working in his favor though. He has that old dad with money vibe going for him in episodes 1, 2, and half of 3. There's plenty of chicks that are into that stuff. He was also a very old, powerful politician. Think of him as a space Bill Clinton. I mean, if you think he wasn't giving this lady the old Sith dongle, then you and I just don't see eye to eye. Palpatine most likely has the most knowledge about what sex actually is. I mean, who told Luke Skywalker about sex? Anakin? Cannot imagine anyone being more confused about what sex is than Anakin Skywalker. He literally has no dad and his mom sent him off to live with abstinent space wizards at age 9.
He could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life.
Oh, is that what I did? Because honestly, I was making it up as I went and Padme got knocked up. Please explain to me what comes next. Apparently I made a short series about the rise of Skywalker. I honestly have no recollection of making those videos. Please do not watch them. But when I saw them for the first time, apparently I said, "People just don't understand how the Emperor could have a son. I guess I have to be the one to break it to you guys, but people have sex." Well, that just seemed like an obvious thing, right? No. According to Star Wars creative team, that was a plot hole. So they had to make up more shit to let us know that Palpatine did not have sex. Which makes even less sense because Rey's dad in the movie looks absolutely nothing like Palpatine. I'm pretty sure Disney literally just threw this in to piss us off. I mean, think of the implications. If this guy is just a clone of this guy, and this guy is a clone of this guy, well then aren't they all the same guy? Who's the original? Why do these two care about space domination and being evil, but this guy comes off like such a crybaby pussy? I can't accept it, but for the sake of argument, I will allow it, only because they included the term failed clone. I think a failed clone would be a little more deformed looking if this is what a good clone looks like, but thinking about the Disney canon is hurting my brain and I'm getting off track. What I'm trying to say is someone got laid here who kinda is like Palpatine, so I'm giving half a point to Palpatine for his failed clone smashing in the Disney canon. In the Disney canon, the closest we get to Luke getting laid is a vision he has in the novelization of The Last Jedi about having a wife and never leaving Tatooine, or this moment.
He's my brother.
Yeah, no points to Luke for this round. Let's talk about Legends. Alright, in Legends, there was actually tons of chicks claiming to have sex with Palpatine, and one of them was this woman. Oh, sorry. Alright, tons of people were claiming to have sex with Palpatine, most notably this woman. Oh, my bad. Alright. This woman allegedly had sex with Palpatine. God damn it. When Palpatine was a galactic emperor, he surrounded himself with concubines. A concubine is basically a wife that doesn't get the status of wife, that you treat like crap, that lives with you, and you can get rid of her whenever you want. So Palpatine was banging this chick, he was banging this chick, he probably banged this chick. Luke also had a more realistic love life in Legends than the sexless world Disney created. Everyone knows about Luke and Mara Jade, but he also had some other relationships. There was this chick, she was a smoking hot brunette that wanted to bang Luke, but Luke was awkward as shit and he couldn't close the deal. This chick helped Luke on a rebel spy mission. When she realized Luke was married to his work, she left him. This chick wanted to bang Luke, but all they did was kiss. This chick left Luke for another dude, and when she died, Luke wound up paying child support for a kid that wasn't his. This chick got involved with Luke after she told him that her people knew his mom, but that was actually just a lie so she could use Luke. And this chick was killed during Order 66, but she force projected herself into a computer, and Luke fell in love with that computer, and the computer even left him. That's right, guys. Apparently Luke Skywalker was a simp. You see what I'm getting at here? Luke was the most badass Jedi in the galaxy, but he had virtually no game. Point goes to Palpatine. Since this is a serious scientific matter, I decided to construct validity and do a statistical analysis. And people on Twitter seem to come to the general consensus that Palpatine got laid more. Although more of them said they would rather sleep with Luke. But this video is about who got laid more, not who was more bangable. So based on the unlucky people who follow me on Twitter, Palpatine takes this round. Alright, this final round is so important, it'll be worth 3 points. That makes it a fair ball game, so anyone could win here. Whose force powers would be better in bed? It's not just about how often you get laid, but the quality of the slam that counts in this study. See, the better the slam, the more chance that you're going to keep slamming. Let's think about Luke's powers. He could force project someone else in the room, like someone to watch. You know what? Let's not talk about Luke anymore. All right, what does the dark side of the Force bring into the bedroom? I guess Force choke? You know, this part of the study was actually a bad idea. Let's just say there are too many variables and not count this round. So with the power of statistical testing, the clear winner is Palpatine. Whether it was sexless Star Wars or sexy Star Wars, he did it. Probably. It just leaves like a million other questions that need answered.
How? How did he survive that? That doesn't make any sense.
Now they're trying to say that he transferred his Force spirit into a clone at the last second. When will this all end?
I'm the Jedi.
See you next time, Janitor Squad.